Antavanta, perishable.
Ime, all these. Deha,
Deha,
material bodies.
material bodies.
Nityasya,
Nityasya,
eternal in existence.
eternal in existence.
Uktaha,
Taha,
are said.
are said.
Sharirinaha,
Hariraha,
of the embodied soul.
of the embodied soul.
Anashinaha,
Nasinaha,
never to be destroyed.
not to be destroyed.
Aprameyasya,
Prameyasya,
immeasurable.
immeasurable.
Tasmat,
Tasmat,
therefore.
therefore.
Yudhyasva,
Yasya,
fight.
might.
Bharata,
Bharata,
O descendant of Bharata.
O descendant of Bharata.
The material body
Translation. You will repeat, I will speak now.
yes, Prabhuji.
Material body
The material body
of the indestructible,
of the indestructible,
immeasurable,
immeasurable,
and eternal living entity
and eternal living entities
is sure to come to an end.
is sure to come to an end.
Therefore,
Therefore,
fight,
fight,
O descendant of Bharata.
O descendant of Bharata.
Purport. The metal body is perishable by nature. It may perish immediately or it may do so after 100 years. It is a question of time only. There is no chance of maintaining it indefinitely. But the spirit soul is so minute that it cannot even be seen by an enemy, to say nothing of being killed. As mentioned in the previous verse, it is so small that no one can have any idea how to measure its dimension. So, from both viewpoints, there is no cause of lamentation because the living entity, as he cannot be killed, nor can the material body be saved from for any length of time or permanently protected. The minute particle of the Holy Spirit acquires this material body according to his work, and therefore observance of religious principle should be utilized. In Vedanta Sutra, the living entity is qualified as light because he is part and parcel of the Supreme Light. As sunlight maintains the entire universe, so the light of the soul maintains the material body. As soon as the spirit soul is out of this material body, the body begins to decompose. Therefore, it is the spirit soul which maintains this body. The body itself is unimportant. Arjuna was advised to fight and not sacrifice the cause of religion for material bodily considerations. मज्ञान्तिमृन्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुर्मिलितमेन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले रूपकदां ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च रूपं साविधं भगवान् तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजन सहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान सहगण ललिता श्री कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्ते तप्त कांचन गौरंग देवेन्द्रवनेश्वरी वसुवानुस्ते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये पंचाकल्पभ्यश्च
कृपा सिन्धुभ्यः पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. जय श्री
कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्रीद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम
हरे राम 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 हरे हरे.
हरे कृष्ण. So today we are discussing 18th sloka of second chapter, and in this sloka Krishna is again giving details about the nature of the soul. So in these almost 20 slokas from 11th to 30, nature of soul is described. So in this sloka, it's said that metal body of the indestructible, immeasurable, and eternal living entity. The three qualities are explained here. That soul is indestructible. We cannot destroy soul. It's anasino. Can never be destroyed by any means. Aprameya, it's immeasurable because it's so small in its size and it's so in the previous verse purport that the size of soul is given in the Vedic scriptures as the 1,000th part of the tip of the hair, but still it's immeasurable. So in this sloka it's called immeasurable, aprameya. We cannot measure the size of the soul. Why? Because soul is not material. It's not a three-dimensional uh, matter. It's actually above all material things. It's the marginal potential of the Supreme Lord. So it cannot be measured by any material instrument or material calculation. So that's why it's called immeasurable and eternal. It's always existing. There is a time when soul is created, or eternal is the word used for the thing which is never created and it can never be destroyed. This is anadi, means there is no beginning of that and there is no end of that thing. Hare Krishna. Very good. क्या करते हैं? बोलो शांति से एक्स हो जाए. So eternal means anadi and anant. Which has no beginning and no end. That is called eternal. This living being is actually the soul, and soul is never created and it can never be destroyed. So that's why it's eternal. Anadi and anant. That is called Saswat or eternal. So but the body of living entity so the soul is actually eternal, but the material body, which is the proprietor, which is actually in the proprietorship of the soul, and this material body is neither indestructible, nor immeasurable, nor eternal. It's totally different from the soul. So Krishna is saying that Avinasi tu tad vidhi yen sarvam idam tutam नाशिनो अप्रमेय अंतवंते में देहा नित्य युक्तः शरीरना. This body is different, but the soul is totally different from this body. This body's nature is at last it will surely destructible. Whether it be a human body or an animal body or a demigod body, any body, the nature of the body is to it will be one time it will be destroyed. only the spiritual body. Actually, the spiritual thing, that's it is not called as body, but it's the natural situation of the soul. There is no need of any body for the soul in the spiritual world. Its natural body is there. That is now covered by this material body. So this material body, antavanta ime deha. At last it will be going to destroy. But this the person who is living in this body, it always existing, is eternal. It can never be destroyed, never, neither it can be measurable, nor it can be come to an any end. It will be eternal, always. So Krishna is saying to Arjuna this thing. So that's why Arjuna, there is no need to stop fighting for the good cause. You are lamenting for this material body, but it's sure to die, and you are stop. You are giving the reasons that I should not fight because they are have to kill. I have to kill the army of Duryodhan, and there are many respectable persons. But if Krishna is saying that Arjuna, you are thinking that if I will not kill, they will not die. But actually, when the end of this body, of their body will come, no one can save this body. There are many efforts are done to save this body, but there is no success in the effort of saving body. There are many great persons get this body, but after some time they have to leave this body. No one can maintain it eternally. There are many big billionaires, millionaires. One time in 1960s in America, scientists said that we have researched a lot, and now we know how this death actually happens. So if we are helped, then we can control the death. Even we can uh, give life to the dead bodies. So there are many businessmen who give a lot of money to them, and they promised that we will save you. Even if you die, then we can make you again alive. So they said that you should keep the body of your living ones safe with help of some preservatives. So the bodies are kept for many years, but after that there is no success in making them alive again. So there is many efforts done, but actually they are all are futile. There is no result, no positive result came. So because this is the eternal truth, it can never be changed. If I saying that this body can never be saved, it will be surely to die. So you are lamenting for this body, but there is no one who can save this body. It will sure to die. It will surely come to an end. So therefore, tasmat yuddhassu bharata. Therefore, you should not lament for this material on the platform of material consciousness. You should come to the higher platform. You come to the spiritual level. You should come to the self-realization that this body is different and the real person is actually the soul who is the proprietor of this body. So it can never be uh, destroyed. Then there is no need to lament. There is no need to stop your religious duties. You are stopping your religious duties due to this material consciousness, but the scriptures clearly explain that this body is different and this body is temporary and soul is eternal. So you should understand these things and fight. Tasmat yuddhasya bharata. So Krishna is giving many reasons. Previously, Arjuna is giving many reasons to not fight. Now Krishna started to giving reasons, and he is uh, cutting all the logics of Arjuna. And he clearly explained that what is actually the right, which was asked by Arjuna to Krishna. Arjuna said that Yat Sreya Shat Nishitam Ruhitan me. O Krishna, please tell what is really beneficial to us. So Krishna is telling the beneficial to them that there is no death for the soul. So there is no need to stop this fighting only for the sake of bodily consciousness. Because this fight is not on some selfish motive. It's actually the fight for real religion. Duryodhana is cheating you. Duryodhana is not a good person, and we have done all our effort for maintaining peace, but still he is not convinced. He wants to fight, and if you will not fight, then he will think that they are coward. Due to fear, they have left this battlefield. If such thing happens, then they need to fight. If they need a fight to protect the religion, then it's better than non-violence. Then violence is better than non-violence. It is explained in Bhagavad, ahimsa paramo dharma. But if ahimsa is good, non-violence is good. It's very nice religion. But if there is need of fight for protecting the religious principles, then it's better than non-violence. Violence is better than non-violence if it's needed. Uh, there are many situations when violence is needed actually. So we should not foolishly become non-violent. There are many instances in history when due to this non-violence strategy, many persons lost their lives, they lost their kingdom, and the kingdom is totally ruined by the attackers. In India, there are many instances due to the impact of Buddha and Jain philosophies, the Kshatriyas become very important. They are not willing to fight. That's why they, they get defeat in the war between the attackers from Afghan, from many Muslim countries. And due to that, the whole Vedic culture is now coming to best, coming to end actually. Almost all the Vedic principles are very few persons are following really. Only in India, some peoples are remained. Whole world is changed due to this, and they are not governing according to religious codes. They are making their own religion. They are making their selfish motive as their religion. In the name of religion, they are killing everybody without any discrimination. So this is the need. When it's necessary to fight, we should be prepared for that. So Krishna is saying this, that Arjuna, this is not good to stop fighting because the soul is indestructible, it's imperishable, it's immeasurable, and it's eternal. So for those you are lamenting, they are actually not going to die. Only their body, which is anyway it's going to destroy, it is only changed. So there is no need to stop fighting for religious principles on the material platform. You should fight. That's why Krishna is saying, Tasmat Dhasya Bharata. Therefore, you should fight. So if we are able to understand this thing, then we should follow our duty according to our nature given by the Supreme Lord. And if we are not willing to do that duty, still we should do it for pleasure of Krishna. Then our life will be successful. Otherwise, our time and energy will be wasted in laziness or other unwanted things. Time is going, every second it's passing, and with time, our energy is also passing. It's it's not, it cannot be conserved. Time cannot be saved. 24 hours we will get every day. If we not able to utilize it for doing something for Krishna, then it's waste of time actually. So we should do our duty nicely. We should serve by our best effort. Then our life will be successful. So for Arjuna, the service is to fight for the religious principles, and for us, there are different varieties of service. So we should do our duties nicely, and that will create a very nice impact on the society, and they will also eager to accept Krishna consciousness by following our example. If we do our duties nicely, so we should do our duty nicely, and we should serve by our duty and by our other efforts also. But we should not lazy. We should not be lazy in our duties and create a bad example. That is the teaching from this sloka. So we will stop here. Hare Krishna. Prabhupada ki jai. You comment, you can speak, and we will stop here.
Prabhuji, one doubt. Prabhuji, you told that kings are not fighting, right? So those people came and killed all these kings and like that. And if we take example of Parshurama, he killed all the kings 21 times. They even fight. They fought with him. So why did he kill them 21 times?
Because they are not fighting for real religious principle, they are fighting for their selfish motives. They are fighting for capturing their lands, making their kingdom more financially strong, but no, not spiritually strong. They are breaking the principles. They are kidnapping the cows from the Brahmanas. They are killing Brahmanas. The father of Parsuram, he had a beautiful cow, and it was kidnapped by Sahasrarjun. That's why he killed Sahasrarjun. When he killed Sahasrarjun, their son, Sahasrarjun's son, they killed Jamadagni, the father of Parsuram. So Parsuram killed all the son of Sahasrabhahu. Then he see that there are many Kshatriyas. Actually, the Krishna appeared in the form of Parsuram for this reason only. The Kshatriyas become the burden on the earth. They are utilizing everything for their sense gratification. That's why he killed everyone 21 times. But when Lord Ram came, then before that, actually, when some good persons came, then he stopped. He stopped war and he takes sannyas. So he was a special incarnation for that purpose only, for killing the Kshatriyas who are the burden on the earth. They are utilizing everything for their sense gratification, and sense gratification is not the purpose of this material world. If you make it purpose, then such thing will happen. Somehow or other, Krishna will control everyone in their sense gratificatory activity. If you utilize the source resources of material nature in sense gratification, then it will create a great trouble for us. More we will inclined for sense gratification, the more trouble will come from the material nature. Durga Devi has Trishul, so he put that Trishul with everyone. Adi Atmik, Adi Bhautik, Adi Devik Klesad. He create many disturbance. And if it's out of control from Durga Devi, then Krishna comes to destroy the burden from this material nature. Hare Krishna. It's clear.
Clear, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Prabhupada ki jai. Shrimad